Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Christine with Sandblast Extreme RV. In case you've never seen our channel before, this is not actually a cooking show. The reason I'm cooking is because our channel is all about doing fun stuff and RVing. We like to go camping, and I'm gonna show you a recipe that's easy to cook. If you're boondocking or camping with hookups, we typically boondock, so I try to find dishes that I can cook on the Blackstone so that I don't have to use a lot of water to clean dishes. So first, let me just tell you, I turned one side of the burner on to medium low and this one on to low, and let's go ahead and get the sauce started. So I'm putting in 2 jars of spaghetti sauce since I have so many meatballs. And I know what you're wondering. You're probably gonna wonder why I got prepackaged meatballs. I'm actually Italian. So you're probably thinking, why aren't you making fresh meatballs? And I'm gonna tell you that, why would I wanna make fresh meatballs when I'm out camping? Yes, they taste better, but this is not a gourmet channel. So I'm gonna sprinkle in some Italian seasoning, and one thing I learned from a cooking show is if you crinkle it with your hand, it makes the dry ingredients more lively again. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic salt in there, and because we don't like too much salt, I'm gonna switch to,
Oh! How are you gonna get that out?
That was bad. I opened. Okay, that is a blooper. Be careful if you have these. I accidentally opened the wrong side. Like I said, I'm not a professional cook or Blackstone cook, so I'm just gonna scoop some of this out because that is way too much garlic. But accidents happen in the kitchen, and that doesn't mean you have to abort mission on your dish. That looks pretty good.
As much as you want?
Probably. I'm gonna set that on the low side. And this looks pretty hot, so I think I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and oil the Blackstone. I know that looks like a lot of oil, but the Blackstone was cooking there for a while and it was looking pretty dry, so I better get these meatballs on.
Let's go.
So if you had fresh meatballs, obviously you'd want to cook them, so I'm simulating that. These are already fully cooked meatballs, it says here on the packaging, but I'm going to heat them up so that they don't take longer to cook. And I think this might be a little high, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
Yep. Looks good.
I'm just going to keep rolling them around since they're already pre-cooked. I'm not trying to necessarily brown them.
Give everybody a turn over there in the oil. So were those frozen?
They were frozen. I actually, even though the directions say keep frozen, I put them in the fridge a few hours, probably like 4 or 5 hours ago, just to get them slightly defrosted so they wouldn't take as long to cook.
Ooh.
So if you're camping, I would say probably pull them out of the freezer and put them in the fridge about 4 hours or 5 hours before you're ready to cook. So
Smells good already.
we'll let those, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit more.
Ooh, look at this. Looks like little volcanoes. This reminds me of Yellowstone. Yellowstone National Park, that is.
Give that a stir.
And are you gonna put those meatballs in here?
Yeah, I am.
Ooh. I'm getting hungry.
And while that's heating up, I'm gonna make a little bit of garlic butter the easy way. Obviously, if you want to be a gourmet cook, you can use fresh garlic, but I'm using unsalted butter. We always buy unsalted butter. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of...
Careful which side you open.
Got the right side this time. Put a little bit of garlic salt in there. And then
Oh, garlic salt, not granulated
I'm
garlic?
gonna scoop out a little bit of that.
Oh, we're repurposing?
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use this to butter all the rolls when it's time to do that.
Can I stir these?
Sure.
I'm getting in. I love cooking. Okay.
Why are you pushing them all into the corner?
Well, because they're partying. It's a meatball
We're trying to heat
party.
them up.
That's true.
So.
Ooh. Dang, I can't believe how fast this is going.
Thermometer.
Oh, and you use the spoon from the repurposed garlic.
Yeah, because I
Delicious.
don't want to make a lot of dishes. And if you're somebody who doesn't like throwaway things, I will tell you that when we're at home, I use my dishwasher and I wash dishes all the time. We don't use paper plates at our house. But when we are camping, boondocking, or as we like to call it, dry camping, we use paper plates because I want all of my water to take a shower.
Yeah, I'm with you. Because we camp in the sand mostly, so.
I'm thinking we can put these in here. though. Let 'em boil a
I'm
little
saying they
bit.
got a little. It's almost like we just like seared those.
Yes, that's exactly what you want to do if they were fresh meatballs. I just figured I'd do it with them because they were partially frozen to get them heated up faster. All right.
How come you don't cut those in half?
Well, normally we do because we don't like to have meatballs run out while we're eating.
Yeah.
We like to take a bite, so I typically cut them in half, but
The internet's a tough place.
yeah, I'm thinking if I cut them in half, I've already not made fresh meatballs, so I better make it look like a meatball
Right.
sandwich.
Can
So-
you make? Could you make fresh meatballs and do this if you did it beforehand, right?
Yeah, I mean, I
You
would
could pre-make
definitely
'em.
recommend pre-making maybe that.
But you want this meal to be
It's up to
quick,
you.
right?
It depends. When I'm on vacation, I don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. A vacation is a vacation. I don't want to
Gotcha.
be cooking. I want to cook things that are easy.
This looks pretty easy. I'm gonna go with.
While that's heating up more, we're gonna butter the French or the hoagie rolls with the garlic butter. You can hear that.
Is that a generous amount
I would say.
or conservative
Well, I
amount?
guess I need to be careful because I got 5 of these to do.
Ooh. You making for 5 here? So this is a meal for 5.
Yeah, well, this one is. There's probably way too many meatballs, but I already defrosted that packet, so that's why I used. Normally, I would probably only use 1 thing of tomato sauce, but because I was using that tray and I had a whole bag of meatballs, I decided to make more.
Let's check on these meatballs. What do I stir them with? Can I stir them?
Yeah, I should have brought a different spoon though, because
I like to help sometimes. Sometimes.
Just in case you're wondering, to our normal followers, or if you're new to the channel, just trying out something new, we thought we'd give our viewers a little something different. And everything's related to camping and RVing, which is what our channel's about. This would be cooking outdoors.
And the season's coming
Even
up,
though
right?
we're not camping, we are cooking outdoors.
And it's almost RVing season, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
I'm gonna
is. So we're
start-
getting ready with some.
I'm gonna start heating these up.
Ooh. We still got. I always like to check the fire. That's my job, making sure we got propane. Look at, I even got an extra one here because you don't want to run out in the middle of this. It's an issue. And I always check because in the desert, the wind blows and it blows through here. Ooh, those look good, babe.
I saw a tip. We have that meat press.
You're giving a tip?
Yeah, we have that meat press, and I forgot to grab it. I saw someone when I was watching some videos to make sure I could pull this off. Some other people cooking, and I saw a guy use the meat press to hold the buns down.
Hey.
Because when we made the Philly cheesesteaks, remember, they weren't.
Ooh. Ooh,
that
looking
one's a
good
little
already.
dunner.
Mmm. Oh, well, the heat's in the back. The heat's in the back on this
I
thing.
have this on low too, so I guess I could try.
Yeah, so it gets windy out in Glamis, so you have to buy those wind blocker things that go here. If you don't have them, tell them what you used.
Well,
Christine had a great idea.
The very first time we realized we needed them, I was trying to cook breakfast in Glamis, and it was taking forever to heat and cook. And I was like, why is this happening? And then we knew it was windy, but then we realized that the wind was blowing underneath the Blackstone. And fortunately, we were out in Glamis with my mom and my stepdad for the first time, and my stepdad...
hey, your ponytail came out.
That's right. My stepdad worked for the studio, so he's very familiar with watching the craft food guys cook, and he said, oh yeah, you need to put tinfoil to block it. So we used tinfoil, and then when I got home, I found out they actually make guards for that.
So now you're getting...
I'm gonna get the cheese ready. I'm putting 2 per...
How's those buns looking? Let's take a look.
Yeah, we better get this one off.
Ooh, that one looks good. See, it's got a... I like it a little bit crunchier. How's these?
Ready?
Ooh, these can go on the back shelf. So with this one's getting pretty done.
That one might need to come
This
off.
one needs to go... We'll put it right there. See, if you line it up, my theory is, if you look under there and see the fire, it's right here. So if you put that right where the fire is, that's going to be your hottest point. Ooh, these are going good, babe.
I'm gonna dish this up. But
So you're just going to put
well, I think our family only likes 4 meatballs, and they're normally cut up. So.
4 meatballs.
Now, my husband thinks this is gonna spill all over the grill. But there's no other way to do this, to toast it. Normally I'd put the water to steam it, but I don't
So one at a time?
want to get
That's
the
why I would-
bread wet.
Oh. So you're putting some water under there to get that to steam?
Yeah, and actually having...
That's not going to make the bread all soggy?
Well, having the Blackstone unlevel is working to my benefit.
Okay.
Because the water's running over there instead of onto the bread.
So just, at this point, you got to do one at a time then, I guess.
Yes, you do.
Gotcha.
I don't have the long one.
So that one's done. Let's see. Looks
and
good.
It made the roll a little bit crunchy, which is what you would want
Very
if you
nice.
were toasting it in the oven.
Very nice. So I want extra sauce. I like lots of sauce on mine.
And then we're going to set that down. 2 cheeses.
2 cheeses.
See, it's running down the side. And I got it in there in time to make steam. And then
Nice. A little steam action. Looks good. Let's take a look at that.
well, we can
Give
cut
me a
this one in
close-up
half.
for the people.
So that's what it looks like.
Looks good. Delicious. Look at that.
That one looks good.
That one looks delicious. Don't cut mine in half. Put it on that plate. Put a little more sauce on mine. I want some extra sauce.
Extra sauce.
Yes, ma'am. Ooh. There we go. Look at that.
Is that good?
A little more.
Or do you want some on the lid?
Yeah. Delicious. Howdy. Cameraman Tim. I am starving. Where's mine?
Right there.
Ooh, hers is cut in half. Here's mine.
Be careful though, your meatball's not cut in
Delicious.
half.
Thanks, babe. Oh, it is hot. Wow, this is hot. This is hot. I think my extra sauce idea wasn't the
I don't
greatest.
think it was either. I'm gonna take a bite.
Mmm. Mmm. So good.
That's good.
Mmm. Mmm, that mozzarella.
Turned out great.
Super good.
That was an experiment. First time ever cooked, I would say that was
First
a
time.
win. So if you're new to our channel and you are an RVer and you like to cook with your Blackstone, you can pull this off probably too.
We appreciate you guys watching, and if you want to subscribe, I would recommend maybe go down and check out some of our content. See if it's something you're interested in. We would love to have you here on the channel, and make sure it's something you like, and then just click that little subscribe button. And I get excited every time I get a new subscriber. I always tell her. So I appreciate you guys, and if you don't want to subscribe and you just like this video, just give us a little thumbs up. Click the little thumbs up thing. Really appreciate it. It helps us out with YouTube. Babe, you can't do these cooking videos anymore. You're gonna make me fat. It's so good.